Alright, and people have been going berserk over it.
People have been going what?
Berserk over seeing it.
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. My brother.
Pictures of people with these sunglass things on, staring up at the sky.
Has it actually been then, solar eclipse?
Pat says, has it actually been then? Oh dear.
Why?
It's easy to hypnotise this country, isn't it? Oh dear, everybody.
Oh, it should be everybody in the camper van. I was noticing when I looked out the window this morning, I thought, that camper van there hasn't hardly been out. I think it's only been out twice since it's been parked there.
Well, when you look at them caravans in the yard where we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I bet they have more holidays. They don't just... People buy caravans and motorhomes and then still go abroad.
Oh, do you think? Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they have. Yeah. Yeah, they do. We've just been watching a video about Winnebago in America. And not just Winnebago, but the industry in general has just plummeted. People are stuck who have bought these motorhomes, these RVs in the lockdown when prices were at the highest, because all industry just went berserk because there was so much demand for RVs.
Extended the workforce and the plants.
Yeah, and they put the prices up because the demand was so great. There were waiting lists for them. And now all these RVs, the repayments on them are more than the value of the units that they've bought. They've just got dropped in value.
Yeah, you can't sell them.
Yeah, people who make fridges are going out of business because they're not enough.
Yeah.
They're not building enough of them because there's not enough demand. And I suppose diesel prices rocketing won't have helped either.
No.
I mean, these things only do about 8 a gallon. I mean, it is cheaper in America, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Than it is here. It's diesel or petrol, whatever
they're using.
They call petrol gas. I presume they call diesel in America.
I don't know.
I
mean, it's costing Eric an absolute fortune, isn't it, to set that schoolie.
Oh yeah.
Along Route 66.
He sold a truck to pay for the petrol to go across America on Route 66.
He's used that already.
He's already used it, hasn't he? Yeah.
Money you got for that.
And in America it varies wildly from state to state. There's the cost of diesel, or petrol, whatever. I don't know whether the difference is like $7 down to $3.50 or something, depending on which state you're in. A gallon, that is, not a litre. We buy our fuel by the litre.
Yeah.
Europe. EU.
EU.
We still, is it a bit high that? We still think in terms of feet and inches and pounds and ounces, me and Pat.
Yeah.
We can't get into. That's why I overdosed her on that morphine when she were ill. I had no idea what 2.5 millilitres was. It was that much and I gave her that much. But I didn't know. What?
No, and I didn't. I just went to sleep.
Well, you didn't, fortunately.
Yeah.
Because you had a doctor's, well, not a doctor's appointment, a nurse's appointment.
To take some blood.
And I had to wake you up to keep this appointment. And Pat was vomiting in a bowl in the car, in a washing up bowl in the car, all the way there and some of the way back.
Mm-hmm.
And
which were a good thing.
Yeah, it was. It was only until when Tracy came home from work and says to me, "Show me how much you gave her." So I showed her it on a little cup, little plastic cup. She says, "Dad, do you know you've given her 10 times the required amount?"
No, you've no idea, had you?
No. So I rung.
And I haven't.
911, is it? Or 111, I don't know. 911. And they said, "Go to A&E, but we'll have to report it. It will have to be reported to the police."
Poor Trevor.
And we went to A&E and we got straight through, didn't we?
Yeah.
Straight in. And they said, fortunately, she doesn't have to have a stomach pump because she's vomited most of it out. There's not enough left in there. But I was on a list.
It'll soon be out of her system.
Of potential murderers. Involuntary euthanasia.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That was a while ago.
It all worked out all right, didn't it?
So yesterday, we were going to go out up to Horsforth because I found that there's a print shop up in Horsforth and there's a Morrison's. Pat says we need some stuff. We always need some stuff. And there's a Morrison's in Horsforth. So I thought, we'll go to Horsforth, park up there. I'll go up to printers, get some of these photographs printed off that I want to use for my next painting. There was some, I want some brushes and all, some fine brushes that I don't know whether I'll get them up there or not.
Pardon me.
But we stepped out of the front door and I couldn't believe how hot. I said, "Oh, there's no way
Let's forget
I'm
it.
getting in that car in this." In fact, it would probably have burnt us with seats.
They
So
do sometimes, don't they?
we walked straight back in the house again, and that were it.
Never went out.
Never went out. Oh, what a boring day that was.
Didn't know what to do.
Not to do. Yeah. So, not much to talk about there, I'm afraid.
No, we didn't go out, did we?
No.
Ernie had been out in the morning, but he'd been in back. And the sun don't get it back, but it was still warm out there. And he did his usual. He did a bit of walking about, and then he went and sat behind the settee, behind a couple of bags that were out there of sand and cement.
I bet he feels vulnerable.
When he's out there, yeah.
From above.
Could do.
Wonders if some ravenous hawk's going to come and fly off with him. Which?
Who told him about hawks?
Yeah, who told him? Yeah, God.
Well, he'd had his bath and he had a strawberry. I put him out, so he had a walk and a bit of a sleep. And then I put him back in, and he went in his little house and went to sleep for a bit.
Yeah.
We were being pestered by a fly.
I don't know how Tracy's got on with it.
Yeah, I don't.
With the heat.
Because she's not.
And it's really caused bother, hasn't it? In England with these houses going up in flames. I never thought we'd get to that.
Not in England.
I thought we might get fires, you know, where Moreland or wherever.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd get
House
fires coming up that could hit a town. I don't know what I've no idea where geographically these houses are that have gone up in flames, whether they're near. I mean, we're surrounded here by just fields just opposite us here with trees and that. Heck, and it leaps, it's just sparks, isn't it? Like where they land.
It's dry.
To set off a fire, I don't know.
It's all dry over on the side.
You won't
of the
think
canal.
it'd ignite your roof, would you? I mean, it's tiles.
No.
It's not flammable, that is it? I don't know where it must land to set your house on fire. A garden shed or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that what it's been? Sort of sparks that have blown?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, well, I don't. I haven't heard out about it, you see. I don't watch news. So...
I don't watch news either. I get thumbnails on my phone.
Right.
And it just gives a summary of what if it's interesting enough to attract my attention. I look at the summary, and I don't read. Not bothered about. And unless it's something that really interests me, and then I'll read it. Yeah. Yeah.
Dangling down on my hair once cutting.
And I was listening to a bloke last night. Now this is about art, this is. Not all of you are interested in art, I know. This guy, he were getting on. I won't say he were as old as me. Nobody's as old as me nowadays. It's weird, isn't it, when you get to that? When everywhere you go, you're oldest. Frightening, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, when I say frightening, is it? It's not frightening, it's just, you can't believe.
That you've got to that age.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a strange thing, isn't it? I mean, it's funny when we looked after Elsie. I mean, Elsie was in her 90s when we looked after her. And I had a photograph of her when she was young, and she was a sister on a ward. She was a ward sister in the old days when they had sisters. And she was in uniform. And I kept that to remind me of who I was dealing with. Because when you're dealing with old people, you tend to look at old people differently than you would do a young person. I think we're all made like that, aren't we? Don't we all think like, you just relate to older people differently, and you need something to remind you of who you are.
You can tend to be a bit patronising, can't you? Because you won't.
Yeah,
you know,
well,
are you all right, dear?
Because you seem so worthless. you're so worthless when you're an old person that's so needy.
People have done through their life.
But when you go see what they've done through their life, it reminds you of who this person is.
Yeah.
That's why I kept it.
Yeah, I mean, Wendy were in her 80s, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And she were a friend of Elsie's.
Yeah.
I don't know the
That's
name.
why we took Elsie in and looked after her because of Wendy. Because Wendy were worried about her.
Yeah.
So to put Wendy's mind at rest.
Yeah.
We said we'll look after her.
Until she can go home.
Until she can go home, but it got complicated, like things do. And when we eventually took her back to that nursing home, we used to take her to this nursing home on a Saturday when we went up to my mum's, and they used to bath her because our bath were upstairs, and she couldn't get.
And it were a funny staircase. It sort of twisted.
You couldn't get her upstairs, no way.
No.
And I gave them that photograph. And I said, this is Elsie. Here, this picture of this nurse, this sister, Ward's sister. Just to try and remind them of who they were dealing with. But that's where she died. I mean, she got, well, I don't know whether she got pneumonia.
I think she must have.
In there, yeah. Anyway,
well, you were going to talk about that chap, that artist.
Oh, yeah.
Who you'd listened to.
How did I get onto Elsie?
I think it might be me.
Oh, it were about his age. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you see, we go wandering down these labyrinths, don't we? Like a maze.
Yeah.
And you think, now, how do I get back? We had to rewind. So we've rewound to this guy that I was watching on television, and we're talking about it because he was getting on, and he'd been painting for donkey's years, and he was saying, everybody tells you that the only way to sell your art is to put yourself out there on social media every day, show you, and he says there are thousands of artists out there, and there's good artists, you know, and people say, oh, I love your work, you know, like you say about my work, you know, oh, I love that, I really like that. And he says, that's not enough, it don't sell your work. When someone looks at a painting, they've got to go, wow, and I must have that. That's the only way you sell a painting.
Yeah, well, I suppose
that's what he said.
If they say, wow, they've got to back that up with some money that they're willing to spend.
Perhaps they're not willing. Perhaps they're not willing to spend normally on something like a piece of original art, but it does something so much for them. It has such an impact on them at that moment in time that they must have that. I suppose what would inspire me? Is there anything in this world that would make me go, wow, I must have that? Yes. Pat. When I saw Pat and I met Pat, I went, wow, I must have this girly. But anything else? Anything else?
Thank you.
What would? Because I've never really been a materialist. Materialism it's deadly. It's.
I mean, even when we've been buying cars, we've just said to mechanic, find us a car in this price range,
Don't matter what it is.
Don't matter.
If you're happy with it, that's all that matters, David. He was a mechanic.
Yeah.
And said, I've got 2,000 quid, find me a car. Don't matter what it is.
Yeah, so we won't...
Every 4 years.
We won't impressed by any one particular car, won't we?
No.
I mean, before we started buying cars, we always said we'd have a maroon Mini. We liked the maroon Mini, but we never got one, did we? We got a black one that leaked.
It was terrible. In fact, all those cars were terrible up until running the piano shop.
Yeah.
We never had no money. When we ran the piano shop, we actually started making money. And I bought...
We bought a static caravan.
Yeah, we did.
Was it 2,000?
No, £1,000.
£1,000.
For £1,000.
Yeah, which was a lot for us.
That was quite a lot. Sold it for 1,000 as well.
Yeah.
Which you don't often get your brass back on them, do you? But
we did quite a bit to it and tidied it all round. Made it a nice place to sit out. Suppose it were in better condition when we sold it than we bought it.
I've always felt like a stranger upon the earth. Never really quite joined in. Yeah, even when I was in the army, I was never really one of the lads, really.
He was company clown.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to mess about.
They used to call him Barney Rubble.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
From Flintstones. You know, little guy.
Whetstone, Flintstone,
Yeah.
The little guy, not the big guy, Barney Rubble, you know.
Yeah.
That's how soldiers' minds work. Yeah.
Well, how they did when they were in the army.
Well, then, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about now. God, I was reading this morning about sailors in Navy in America. Is it called Navy?
No.
I don't know. I don't know what they call it in America. But they're on a aircraft carrier out in, Straits of Ujarkapith, and they've been out there. They've been there for I don't know how many days. I mean, I don't know how blokes were in trenches for. I read a book called Harry's War. He was out there 18 months without any leave. When he came home and he got injured and they sent him home, he felt like he needed to be back. That was normal. Being back in England wasn't normal. Yeah, that's how he felt. And these guys on this aircraft carrier at Straits of Ujar, they're running out of food. The toilets are not working right. Water's not working right, and there's constant vibrations from engine and aircraft taking off and landing.
Wow!
And these sailors are threatening to jump it. See, they've already rescued one.
Have they?
Threatening to jump it sea because they've had enough.
They're getting.
And they're talking about their mental health.
Yeah.
Like they do now. Can you imagine talking about the mental health of all the blokes in the trenches? Yeah, where they were tunnelling under them, Germans, and blowing them up from underneath.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And when I read Harry's War, the things that went on were incredible. Absolutely incredible. He was sat one day with his mate talking, eating this piece of mouldy bread. You're talking about rations. He was eating this mouldy bread and talking to his mate, and he won't get an answer, and he'll look round and he'd been shot right next to him, and he didn't know.
He didn't know he'd been shot. Oh dear.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You just don't know, do you?
What a crazy world, isn't it? And Mary says they were all complaining that it wasn't getting dark enough so they could see eclipse clearer. Well, won't getting dark enough.
Oh.
Yeah. You just have to sigh, don't you?
Yeah. I was listening to somebody talking last night or the night before, and they were on about how people get. You remember when I were in hospital for that 8 weeks?
Yeah.
And I got so when it
you were institutionalised.
Yeah.
You got institutionalised.
I got into a way of living in hospital.
You didn't want to come home.
I was going home to an empty house because Trevor he'd have to keep working, you know, and just coming home when he came home. And it was terrifying. I just felt like I was losing my head, didn't I?
Oh, you were in tears.
I was crying all the time, and oh wow. And they were talking about other people who were the same in different situations that affects them. You know, they've only got to be doing something for a short period of time. I mean, 8 weeks, I suppose that's a long time to be in hospital, but people are away for different lengths of time, aren't they, doing different things?
Well, lockdown, I suppose you could look at that and say it affected.
Oh, it affected a lot of people. Did that. Not being able to see other people and get out and talk.
School kids not being able to go to school. In fact, Alethea, who loves her own company.
She does.
She enjoyed it.
She did.
And she just put her alarm on and treated it like a working day. And she would set her alarm, get on the computer, this is school, and then stop at lunch, back again in afternoon.
Yeah.
And she just carried on, treating it as though she were going to school.
Yeah, and she was talking to people on computer, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And teacher, and that set things up for them. And she just got on with it.
She just loved it.
I mean, she likes her own company and sits in there. And
she loves it when everybody goes out and leaves her on her own in the house. She likes being in house on her own.
I'm just wondering how she's got on these few days that she's been away with her mum, because she's not keen on here.
No.
At all, is she?
No.
It's been hot, and if they've been wanting to go out.
We were saying, I bet she stayed at home on her laptop, on her iPad. Stayed back at cottage.
In cottage they've rented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
We've no idea. They're coming back today, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
So,
Yeah, so.
We'll see how they've got on.
Yeah. Got to go do a bit of ironing before they get back.
You have?
Yeah, I've got to iron Tracy's cape for work.
Right.
I don't know whether they call it a cape or what it is. No. It's a black thing with...
shawl. A shawl or something.
Yeah, it's a long thing. So, I've got to do that, and there's a couple of other things that want ironing. Hopefully I can get them done before they get back. Have you got something planned?
Well, I was going to do what we were going to do yesterday.
And go out?
Go up to Horsforth.
Right. Were you going to do that before a certain time or
no, I don't know when I were ready.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. Well, we probably better end this then and get washed up and feed Ernie, and I'll try and nip upstairs and do that bit of ironing before you've finished your computer work.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to do, folks.
That's what we're going to do, folks. Well, that's what we think we're going to do.
We're going to do.
We thought we were going to do it yesterday.
If it's as hot today as it was
It's not
yesterday.
supposed to be.
Right.
It's always supposed to be 20s today.
Right.
So.
Yeah, we need a few bits so that we have something to eat if we come home.
Yeah. I think we've scoffed everything.
Yeah. There's about that much cheese left. And we've eaten pizza.
Aye, we have. Then I've eaten lasagna. Okay, we better stop. See you. Well, it's Saturday and Sunday.
We're at your Stanley's.
Oh, we're at our kids.
So we won't be doing one tomorrow because...
No. Or Sunday.
We'll have to get ready.
Yeah.
And Sunday we'll be there.
It'll be Monday before we... Yeah. Have you got an appointment?
Oh, I've got an appointment, but it's not, afternoon.
Afternoon, right. Okay. Yeah. See you, folks.
Bye.